Alright guys, it's actually a total freaking blast I'm having right now.
Hi.
Say hi to these beautiful people! Hi!
Hi.
Hi everyone! So this is a very special video and I'm already very excited. Yesterday was already such an amazing day. Thanks to Nuclear Blast, I'm here in Stockholm having a great time.
Alright, everybody, so I need all of you to raise your glasses. Repeat after me as loud as you can.
I'm having pre-listened to In Flames' new album Foregone that is out on February 10th. And now I'm on my way to interview the one and only Björn from In Flames and talk a little bit about the guitar work, about his feelings towards the new record and some random stuff. So I'm really looking forward how he will enjoy the questions and how you will enjoy this tiny visit vlog cut here in Stockholm, Sweden. Hi guys! I'm very happy about the special guest here, Björn from In Flames, a band I've been listening to for many years. And yeah, I really liked the album. It was massively enjoyable. We got a lot of different tracks with a lot of different emotions being delivered. And I think it was very interesting to see all the small parts, acoustic parts with the rapid parts, and some got rather drafted to the emotion of what the main topic was of the album, time and being rushed rather. And my main question is, what was this song on the album for you that represents this daily struggle about having it hard to slow down or to just have a minute for yourself?
I think they all came from the same place as they normally do, like all the ideas, riffs and rhythm parts and everything. But I think that one that sticks out a little bit more than the others, they're all favorite. I mean, like talking about your kids or something, all songs are very special and they have a certain meaning to you, but it's hard to translate that. But one that sticks out a little bit is Foregone, which ended up being the title track. But it started out as an idea of having exactly that we were talking about, that emotional journey. My idea from the beginning with that was what you guys consider Foregone Part 2 now, or the record, was actually the first part of the song. And then the intro of the album was the middle part of the song. And then the really fast one towards the end. So it was a little bit different. But then Anders had lyrical ideas and also how it would fit better on the record. It turned out this way. It was supposed to be one long song. And I'm happy it turned out. It's really fun to play the songs.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, what do you think is your most enjoyable riff on this whole album?
Oh, the riff? I haven't played all the songs yet either. So, but out of the few that we played so far, it's all new, so it's all fun and they're up. But it's fun to do the best part in the beginning of Foregone. It's not very hard either. It sounds hard.
You should take the melody guitar part of your first track, the beginning of All Things That Will End. I could perfectly hum these words to the guitar melody. Was this intentionally?
No, it didn't have a title. It was supposed to be part as like a in between the two parts of Foregone. So I never thought of it as an intro until Understand. I don't think he thought about it either. I'll ask him later. That's interesting.
In the Dark, for me, was one of the most interesting songs to listen to because there were so many elements of a song that totally make you feel you're in the dark. For example, when I listen to a song, I always have this small game with what time measurement do they use, what kind of elements in verse do they use to create this specific atmosphere. And so I really had a hard time to even determine the timing of In the Dark. Right in the beginning, I was like totally frustrated about it. So what timing did you even use in the beginning?
I just know that the riff, when I started playing it, just needs that groove to it. It can't be played too fast. I know when we play live, it's going to be rough because songs are always, it's not hard to play, it's just the songs are on the record sounds perfect time-wise, like the tempo. Then you play it live and you're all pumped up with adrenaline, and then you played a really fast song before, and then this is gonna feel like it's in slow-mo, right? But on the record it fits really good because we need that heaviness on the record, and that's when you really can put that. Live, it's going to be heaven no matter what. But in order for this to work, I think tempo is really, really good. Time signature, it's nothing weird with it.
No.
No, it's, I don't know what this called in English, but triplets kind of thing. So I thought triplets, I mean, call it 6/8.
6/8, yeah, that's just what the many songs were in 6/8, like leaving out too, and the pepper.
Groove to it, I kind of like that. It's like a locomotion in it.
Yeah.
Or a big tank or something. It's something being moving. That's why the tempo couldn't be too fast.
This is a war, no one will win it. I think this is the thing, like if you are trapped in the dark, you have nothing to see. You don't even know which war you are fighting.
And lyric-wise, I think you need to talk to Anders probably to get the real depths of that. But I think the whole, as you mentioned earlier, the whole concept is about that. And it's also about the times we're in right now. Especially in Europe, we have a big war in Europe, which nobody really, I mean, everybody's aware of it, but it was huge in the news in the beginning, but actually, I wouldn't say it's become everyday life, but it's just like people got used to it, which is extremely sad and scary.
I feel that Pure Light of Mind is releasing you a little bit from all the stuff that is going on for I think.
Yeah. I always like to have, I wouldn't say call it a ballad, but at least towards that. And I really like it started out with, it's one of the first things I wrote for the album, one of the first melodies that came, and that's something I've had for quite a long time, maybe a year or so before we recorded. I had the intro melody, and I kind of built everything around there. And obviously when Anders puts his voice on there, lyrics, it just turned into something super big. I didn't know what to expect in the beginning, but it just gives you a little bit of a breather and maybe a bit of a hope in there. And so it's nice and dynamic.
That's totally what I felt here. Like it's just releasing a little bit of pressure on yourself that they can breathe. These last years really had a bad impact on many people, and I feel like this desperate need of having time to just breathe and just have to figure out how to move on is something so important. That don't have like a rest in yourself, and I feel this song delivers this feeling pretty much well.
But that one is a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a project, but it turned out differently from the demos that we started out working with, and actually took a bit of an overhaul a couple of times, and it ended up being really, really good enough to be on the record in art. This is all art. This is what we loved it, and it's up to everybody else to have an opinion about it. Well, don't give a fuck about it. It was worth fighting for that song, and it turned out really, really well.
So it's a really nice one because I feel there's also like a good interlude to come to the end.
It's
like
nice.
Yeah.
Good analysis.
All right, so thank you so much for your time.
Of course, thank you.
If you want to say anything to the guys out there.
Yep. Come watch us live. It's even better.
I think so too.
Hi everyone, let me know in the comments below how you enjoyed my new video. This was like a very crazy day for me, and I really hope you also like this new format I try to present here on my channel. If you have any feedback towards this new series of videos, let me know in the comments below as well. Thank you again to Nuclear Blast Germany and to Björn for this amazing video, that I could do it with all the stuff that was happening around this event. At this point I want to say thank you so much to the amazing support on Patreon. You guys are the best team ever. If you want, you can check out my other videos here, or click subscribe, hit the bell and select all if you want to get notified about all my future uploads. Stay tuned and Foregone.